Hi, this is Padraig from 888. I'm here with a man who needs no introduction, but I'll introduce him anyway. It's one of the great, biggest sports stars in the world, Mr. Shane Warne. How's Vegas treating you so far, Shane?
Yes, very good. Not much sleep.
Well, you don't normally get much sleep when you're over here, do you?
No, I had 4 hours the other night, which is a bonus. But it's been going well. Enjoying it. It's always nice to come to Vegas. Short, not too long. But had a good start.
About 5 days is plenty for you, I think.
Yeah, you need a holiday after Vegas. After being
you got a great spin the other day in the Ante-Up for Africa. Tell us what happened between you and Jeff and Evander Holyfield.
Yes, well, Holyfield, is obviously, as we all know, an amazing boxer and fighter. And Fenech reckons I could knock him out. So it's not much you can go around and I'll tell you what happened, but it's not often you can say, you know what, I knocked out Evander Holyfield. Although it was on the poker table, we can leave that out.
You didn't try biting his ear, did you?
Mate, what about up close? He has got like the chunk out of his ear. You can't get his ears pierced. He needs his nose pierced. But and Jeff was into him about saying, my mate's going to knock you out. And he's going, I'm going to eat your friend alive, man, and all this sort of stuff. And I was like, right.
I'd have been gone.
Yeah, it was scary, but... so anyway, the hand came around. He was in the big blind. I raised it. I was sort of not picking on him, but I raised him 4 or 5 times, like 5 times in a row, 4 times in a row, 5 times he's blind, whatever that was. And it finally got round to I actually had a hand, and I had jacks. He had ace queen.
And it kind of looks like you're picking on him because of what Jeff said, doesn't it?
It does, and I was, as I said. But the flop come queen jack 2, and I had jacks, and he had ace queen, so he's a little bit stiff. But I did knock him out, and Fenech came up behind and just started poking his tongue out and said, "I told you to knock you out. I told you to knock his out." So it was quite nice.
Fenech's all class, isn't he? Yeah. I must say, you Aussies, I mean, you've really been class to the World Series.
No, it was nice for Jeff to support me in front of Holyfield, and it was nice to knock him out too.
Well, if you've got to play Holyfield, you need all the support you can get.
I'll stick to the poker table, I think, rather than the ring.
So,
mind you, I could grab him on the ear. He's only got half.
We know what happened the other half. You went very deep in the tournament. I mean, you almost made the final table, and I know for a fact you hadn't got very much sleep.
I hadn't. Well, only just arrived. I think there was just under 100 runners. I think there was 94 or something. And I come 11th. I got my chips in good. I had ace jack against ace 8. I got them all in, and unfortunately an 8 came on the flop. So knocked out and come 11th. Otherwise, I would have the second most chips with just on 100,000. So disappointing not to make the final table, but was happy with the way I played. It's given jet lag and only a couple of hours sleep.
Well, you're going to be playing the main event in a couple of days. I think we're all playing on the same day. Yep. You went pretty deep in it last year, didn't you? So you must be feeling pretty confident.
Yeah, I did all right last year. I must admit I got horribly unlucky. I was in 24th position.
There'll be a lot of English people that'd love to hear this.
I was in 24th position going to day 3, or day 4. Or day 3, I think it was, 185,000 in chips. And I was on the button, I had Jack 10 of hearts, and the flop come King, Queen, 7 of hearts. And there's some raising, all that sort of stuff.
Well, I know you told me when you told me this story a couple of days ago that the guy he was a pretty passive player. So I mean,
he only played one hand. In
so if the King Queen is out there and you've got the Jack 10, I mean, he hasn't raised with no ace 9 of hearts or something. So
that's right. Well, I thought he's not going to have ace hearts with a rag. He's only played one hand. So I put him on a set, and he had kings. He flopped the set, and the board repeated itself on the river with a queen to give him a full house. So that crippled me at 120,000 in chips, so that crippled me, and from there I played a bit like a muppet after that and got the shits.
Well, that's fair enough.
I can't say that. I was irritated.
Slightly irritated, I think is the way we put it.
Yeah, and I think I took it really well when I kicked the chair and stormed off and started yelling abusive language through the whole thing. Game of skill, mate! Or something like that. But it was really good fun. I was 702nd, and I think they paid 698, so...
Well, it's just as well you don't need the money, Shane. You know the English are going really, really well at this World Series. They've won 4 bracelets. Well, the last time I looked, they might have won another one since then. I mean, how do you think these young English players are going to see if they see England's nemesis coming to the table?
Yeah, well, hopefully, all some of those England guys are good players too. So the world,
they're class acts too. Like.
Yeah, the whole World Series is just.
So you wouldn't know anything about that. Would you?
No, there wasn't much on the cricket field that were class. Maybe 1 or 2, but I think the thing with the poker, for us, or for guys like myself who, becoming more than a hobby, we're trying to become the best players we possibly can. We're not going to become professionals or experts, just the best players we can. And, to come over and experience each year, you come over, you get better and better, and you play with some pretty amazing players, whether it be from England, from America, all those sorts of things. It's
Ireland.
Where's that? Well, we used to have chains. We were convicts, but don't worry about that. I think the thing is, though, that when you play against these guys, it's actually better that they don't know. Like, I actually prefer to play with the Americans and all that sort of stuff because they don't have no idea who you are. So you're a bit of an unknown quantity, where the English guys they follow the cricket, obviously, so they know about the cricket. They also know you're playing poker now, so you feel a bit more judged on every move. But I think that can also play in your advantage, but I'd rather be unknown.
Okay, well, fair enough.
That makes sense.
It's going to be very hard for you to be unknown, mate. but just one question I want to ask you about the cricket, because I lost a lot of money on it. How the hell did you guys let the England win the 2020?
I know. Well, look, I think all of us thought Australia would win. I think England, though, they got really lucky against Ireland, I think it was.
Yeah.
They had just beat Ireland. That scraped through.
Was that a Duckworth-Lewis or something? Yeah,
so they just got in. But once they hit that final, they hit their straps, and they played extremely well. They've continued that form against Australia in the one-day competition, winning that 3-2. And they look strong. It's a good... Anytime England and Australia play, one side's trying to get the advantage, and I think England have definitely got the advantage now. The 2020 one-day's the latest one-day series in the Ashes, so they're going to feel confident against Australia.
Well, I'm going to let you off the hook here because I was going to ask you to explain the Duckworth-Lewis system to everybody.
I think there's a song about it. We'll listen to the song.
Okay, fair enough. Well, listen, the best of luck to you in the main event, Shane. I hope you hit the bit of form you hit last year. You're looking in good shape, so best of luck to you.
Thanks, Padraig. Thanks, Rip.